Hello, Flosstube! Welcome back! It is episode 77. Today is Sunday, May 30th. Happy Memorial Day to all of our American friends for celebrating this weekend, remembering those we have lost and remembering them and honoring them this weekend. So we hope that you're all doing well, and we're excited to be back. Look, it's all four of us.
We did it. We're back together.
Finally.
It's been so long.
It has been so long. We're finally back into a normal rhythm. So this will be the new norm. When you guys see this video, it's actually going to be on Thursday. So we hope you have a great week. So let's get started. We have a lot to talk about tonight. And Erin, you're first on my rotation tonight. So what's your best new thing?
So our trip was amazing, and that's my best new thing. Like, it was, I don't know how to explain it. It just was so nice to get away, even though we've been to their place a million times. The girls did fantastic on the car trip both ways, barely any tears from the baby. It just was so nice. We did a boat day. We went out on the lake for one day, and both girls were awesome on the boat. Even Ellie, which I was shocked by, but she, didn't try to jump off or anything. She didn't throw a single hissy fit, and we were there for hours.
That's so great.
And then we went to Hibachi afterwards, which I have to go to a real restaurant. Oh yeah, you guys, it was glorious. Both of the girls were so enamored with the guy, and Aria kept talking about the volcano afterwards. And she was like, he cooked right in front of us, so impressed by that. And she had 2 full rolls of sushi while we were there. It was so perfect for the first real restaurant minus Taco Bell that we went out to. It was just amazing. It was a really nice trip. We had a great time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. I feel very refreshed from the whole thing.
Well, listen, that's a sign of a good vacation, that you come back and you don't have to take another one right away. So we're glad that you had a break and could get away for a while. Yeah. Erica, what's your best new thing tonight?
My best new thing is that today my parents are celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary. And I'm super pumped because 40 years is really crazy and impressive, and I'm really excited. So, yay. I like to attribute their marriage to disco. They met at a disco in Flint, Michigan in, I think, the late 70s.
Holla.
I know, right?
That would have been a hopping place back then, because you still had the Ford motor plants.
Oh, yes. Oh,
yeah.
Yes. So thanks to disco, my parents got together and 40 years ago got married. So happy anniversary, parents.
Happy anniversary.
Yay. 40 years, man. I can't.
And you know what? They probably feel like it was just yesterday, because time really does fly.
It's true.
It'll be Jason and I's 12th wedding anniversary this year, and I'm just like, I feel like we just got married, but time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
That's true.
Jody, what's your best new thing?
So this week, I'm feverishly stitching on this thing. Stella finished first grade. So we have a second grader in the house, and she's very excited and proud of herself. So I picked her up from school. They had a half day, and I picked her up, and we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and we got lunch, and we got this giant dessert, and we had a great day. And it's just been a really nice week going into the weekend. Just kind of the summer vacation vibes are kind of going on right now, even though it's cold and raining. But just knowing you're out of school, I don't know, there's just that feeling about it, and it takes me back to when I was in school, just the last couple days of school leading up to it, and you're doing fun things in class, and you're packing up all your stuff, and she just was she just soaked it all in, and she's very excited, and we've just been kind of laid back. Tonight we went to dinner down to a place on the water. We took the dogs with us. We like walked afterwards along the river trail. The dogs got hamburgers and the kids just like were outside, and it's just been like a nice relaxing couple of days. Our yard is getting worked on right now, so we can't even like go outside in our backyard, but it's been sort of forcing us to go and like do other things. So it's been really nice. So
Yay, Stella.
and yep, I have a second grader. Oh my God.
Talk about time flying. I remember going to her first birthday party. And like Hazel, the little Spitfire, and I remember going to the hospital when she was born. So it's like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
They're like so old, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. I had like a half an hour conversation with my nephew last night who turned 6. And the stories that he tells and like the stuff he comes up with, and he completely makes everything up. But my mom and I were both FaceTiming because he called both of us. So it was all 3 of us that were FaceTiming. And he kept saying he kept going, well, it's 8 o'clock. It's like grandma's bedtime. Grandma doesn't usually stay up past 8 o'clock because she's old, she has to go to bed. My mom's like dying. I was like, the stuff that comes out of his mouth. Good Lord. So anyway, my best new thing this week, I actually have 2. I made it through my first week of clinicals.
Yay, Kristen!
Talk about baptism by fire. Tuesday was our first day, like going into the hospital, and I was so nervous, like going downtown. We're at UPMC Presbyterian, which is right in the heart of the city, and finding a place to park and getting into this giant hospital and finding out where we're going. And we got there, we had about an hour orientation, and then they just said, here's your therapist. We'll see you at 11 o'clock. And we just started taking care of patients. Like, it was not like, hey, we'll ease you into it. It's like, let's do this. So it was a little nerve-wracking, but by the second and the third day, I felt like I was getting into the groove. So I feel like it'll be easier from here on out. But it's been great. My second best new thing is the Great British Baking Show. So if you
Are we just now getting into this, Kristen? Oh, girl.
Where have you been?
My sister she's a giant Anglophile. She loves everything British. She has for her entire life, like she's been obsessed. Her son's name is Grantham because she was obsessed with Downton Abbey. Like, I'm talking like when we were kids, she was obsessed with Queen Elizabeth I. Like, it's weird how obsessed she truly is. But so when she was visiting a couple weeks ago, we started watching the Great British Baking Show, and now I'm obsessed. I can't stop. Like, I love it so much. I love cooking and baking shows. I used to watch them with my grandma, but there's just something about this show. I can't. It's the best. So
it's the best, and when you're done with it, it's so sad.
I think they all are nice to each other. Like every other competition show, people are mean and they just like genuinely like each other, and then they hang out afterwards and you're like, I want to be on the show.
Yeah. Although every week I'm like, why is everybody so surprised someone's going home? Like, they're so devastated by that. And I'm like, it happens every week, guys. Guess what? It's going to happen next week. And it's going to happen. Like, you've got to get over this.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because like my favorite person who I'm really rooting for, it changes throughout the show. Like, sometimes I'm like, I really want this person to win. And then later I'm like, oh, I don't like that as much. I want this person to win. So I just think it's so cool. I think it's amazing what they can do. These are all amateur bakers, and just the stuff that they create and come up with a very strict time limit, and like the technical challenges. Oh, I just love this show. So if you need a good show to binge on Netflix, watch the Great British Baking Show. So.
And the best part is there's like Christmas ones that you can watch. Like, there's all these like additional ones.
Yes. Yeah. We're watching the beginning right now. So it's the Great British Baking Show, the beginning. And, but anyway, it's just a fabulous show. So if you need something to watch while you're stitching, it's also a really good show to watch while you're stitching, because it's kind of one of those shows you can just really get into, but you can just kind of keep glancing at the screen. You don't have to watch it continuously.
And it's light too. I love that. I just need like light in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like a true crime documentary, which I also do like watching, but sometimes you need a break from that kind of stuff. All right. So anyway, let's get started with haul this week and Stitchy Kindness. I know we all have a lot to talk about with that. So Erin, you're first.
And I got a lot. Prepare yourself.
Ooh, I'm so ready.
So I still have these are my goodies from Kristen. Right, look, I already have it on my card. It's ready to stick into my drawer. And she also gave me some teas that I'm going to save for my advent calendar, I decided.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas stuff. So because I realized, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to come up with 25 teas. So those are they're in my box for my advent.
Awesome.
Next up, so thank you, Kristen. That was so nice. And that was like right before I left, and I was having a down day, and it really lifted my spirits. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Jody made a drop, and I don't feel like the camera is going to do this thing any justice, because even in the picture she sent to us, I remember being like, that's cute. But when I got it, I was like, oh no, that's like super cute. Look at how sparkly.
I just can't deal.
So cute. And she also gave one to Aria, who immediately took it up to her room and went, I know where my scissors are, and put her scissors. And so it's sitting on her little craft area with her scissors in it right now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she looked at both of them too. She was like, which one do I want? I was like, I didn't say you could just pick. And then look at this guy.
I'm obsessed with these little
I'm telling you, the
bears.
camera's not doing it justice, though. I mean, it's so cute. They're just so well done. And I want to eat him because pineapple's my favorite, and that's what he looks like.
Don't eat it, Erin.
What did you say, Jody?
Eat the gummy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, both of you are sharing that. Okay, I got it, guys. I won't, but it looks good. Now I need gummy bears. Thank you, Jody. I love it. That's awesome. Next we got Starbucks gift cards. Someone bought us coffee, you guys.
So we received the nicest letter from Christine, and she sent us this beautiful card. Look how beautiful that is.
I love it.
I love it so much. And she sent us such a nice little note. So we want to thank you for the Starbucks gift cards. I will say that I've already spent it. And so it is very much appreciated within the four of us, but I definitely put it to good use. So thank you so very much.
That was very sweet. Coffee is always appreciated amongst us. So, and then we got a package with a bunch of patterns.
Yes. From our friend Michelle. And Michelle has been a longtime viewer of ours. And she is so sweet. She sent us a ton of goodies, but we just wanted to highlight a couple of the things that she gave to us in that package.
So this one I have is a Lizzie Kate pattern about mothers, and I know that my mother-in-law will love this. It says, mothers hold their children's hands a while, their hearts forever. So I'm going to stitch that for my mother-in-law.
Aww.
And then, I mean, girlfriend, you could not have nailed it more. All the gobble puppets. We got them all, y'all. We're good.
I mean,
I wish you guys could have seen my face when I opened that package. I was like kind of like sifting through so I could share the highlights with you, and then I was like, what is happening?
So there's actually
cool.
two here that between the four of us we already have. So what we do is usually one of us will buy the pattern and then we'll share it with the rest of them when we're done. But there's actually going to be two that we're going to use for another giveaway at another time. But we'll do the Gobble Free couple and also Frank and Elvira.
Who are so fun to stitch.
And George and Martha. So I know you guys have seen us stitching this, and a lot of people said about how much they loved it. So look for these as giveaways on next week's video. But the ones that we did get that we didn't already have in our collection was the Christmas one, which Erin kept. And then,
Cute.
oh, look how cute.
Uh,
I love that.
And then we did get Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde is so good. Look at how he's like brown. It looks like he's wearing a poncho. I love it.
I love it so much. And
Good.
she has like that cute little like 1920s, like little flapper hat on. We also got the native couple, which I absolutely love. And I think a really cool fabric for this one would just set them off and just be so, look at the design.
I think that's going to be the first one I do. When I saw that one, I was like teary-eyed. I think that one's so good.
It's so good. I absolutely love this one. And then we did get the Easter Bunny one.
I feel like we've been talking about that one forever, so I'm so excited.
So, Michelle, we can't tell you how excited this package made us be. You knew us. You knew exactly what we would go for. So thank you very, very much for these. Awesome.
Yes, thank you. So the next thing is I went to that cross stitch store in Johnson City. It's called Cross Stitch and Crafts. Downtown Johnson City is like Johnson City in general. It's this huge town. Like you go to my in-laws live in the tiniest town at the top of a mountain. But Johnson City is just this spread out gigantic city that has 8,000 parts to it. So this is the downtown part. And it's this store. It's like upstairs. You have to make an appointment to go to it. I've got a little video that I'm going to put at the end of this video just to show a little bit of the inside of the store. If you are anywhere near the area, it's worth the drive because downtown Johnson City in general has like a million things to go check out. So just go make the trip. It's worth it. I know if you're like in Asheville, it's not that far, North Carolina, like make the trip. It's awesome there. And the owner is amazing. So I got 2 fabrics.
Ooh.
And then
yes.
this one, which I already have. Oh, this was the other thing from Kristen. See, I already have it kitted up. So much for my needle minder. I know they showed it last week.
Yeah.
I love it. And that's how much I love it. It's in, I kitted this up while I was there, my gobble couple.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
And so I'm going to do the American one on this fabric.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right? We kept putting the colors to it, and I'm like, yeah, that's going to be the winner. Oh, where did I put the... I don't know where my fancy floss for this went, but I have fancy floss kitted. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Wow, wow, wow.
So I fancy floss kitted that up while I was there, and it's ready to go, and this will be a start for StitchCon.
Which is like 2 weeks away.
Not even that far away. I was telling Aria today, I'm like, 2 weeks from today, Mommy will be coming home, and this will all be behind you.
Oh.
She's already dreading it.
Aww.
I know, it makes me so sad, but I'm like, well, I'll see ya.
Mommy needs a break.
I'm so sad. Bye.
Bye. Grandma will be here. Daddy will be, she'll be fine.
Yes.
She's sad. So the cute thing she did while we were there was, she likes to look at the fancy flosses. So she went to the fancy floss wall and she goes, I'm going to pick colors and I'm going to make you a pattern. So she literally picked, I had to stop her. I'm like, that seems like enough colors. She picked like 5 colors and she's already started a pattern. It says Mom and it says, it's going to say Aria. She got AR and got bored. Hopefully she finishes it so I can actually stitch it. Otherwise, I'm just going to use this fancy floss at some point because it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It is nice.
So that's what she picked. Then I got, and Kristen has a sister pattern of this. She has another one in the series. But this is the one I got. It's Playful Cats by Luminous Fiber Arts.
That one's cute.
Yeah.
These series are friendship stitches. So you can stitch them and then put initials of you and like a close friend. So since they're 2 kitty cats, I'm going to do Aria and Ellie while we're at StitchCon. I've also kitted this one up. So as my I'm thinking of you guys while I'm here project.
That's sweet.
What Kristen, which is the pattern that you have?
I'll show when that was my gift from Erin this week, so I'll show that one when we get to.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it meant like you had already had it and stitched it. Okay.
No. Yeah, she got that one.
Okay.
And then I fancy flossed, kitted that one up as well, so I'm very excited. And I think that's everything I bought there, which was plenty. Oh, I also I picked out the, what are those called? Not beads.
Oh, like little charms.
The little charms. Aria picked a heart for me.
Oh, cute.
And then I went and I picked one specific for each of the ladies out as well, and they'll show that when they do theirs.
Yes.
But I think that's it. I spent enough.
Yeah.
It was not a cheap trip, you guys.
I always feel like whatever amount that I budget in my head, double or triple that amount when
I definitely doubled that amount. I was like, oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. It was all that fancy floss.
Oh. Well, and basically my budget for StitchCon is whatever. Like, the nice thing is I don't have to fly home. I'm riding home with Erin and Jody, so
we got plenty
to worry about, like, we don't have to worry about, keeping our luggage nice and light, or having enough room. So
Good point.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm random, but while I'm thinking of that too, if there's a light or something you want us to bring, let us have that ahead of time.
Oh yeah, so my plan was on Wednesday night, because you guys are leaving Thursday. I'm not flying out until Friday. I'm bringing all my stuff to your house that I like, my packed luggage, my toiletry bag, anything that I can't get through until Friday with is going with you guys, so that I don't have to, so I can travel light on the plane, because it's going to be a very early morning flight out of Pittsburgh, and I do have a layover in Detroit. So
at the DTW?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's such a nice facility though. You could go to National. You could get a honey.
I think I have like an hour layover, so it'll be early in the morning, so I could probably grab some breakfast and then get back on the plane. But yeah.
I'm gonna make you get me a honey.
You guys are picking me up at the airport, so whatever you want me to grab, I can grab it, so it's fine. All right, Erica, what did you get this week?
Oh, let's see. What did I get this week?
Erica, can I show your pattern?
Yes.
Can I? Okay.
Yes. Do it.
Oh, what pattern is this?
I don't know.
I saw this and I immediately was like, yeah, this is an Erica pattern. Are you ready? So it's like a mouse, Captain America, and Cinderella.
How?
Oh my God.
Cute.
Those are really cute.
Isn't that so cute?
Wait, what is it called? Catkin?
Oh, Catkin America and Catarella. I made sure to say that to my husband too, and the eye roll I got.
That is super cute. Thank you so much. I love it.
I'm really excited. And your charm is like a little sewing machine.
Oh, adorable. Thank you. Yay. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, Erin, you're the best. That's awesome. Speaking of the best, Jody also gave me something beautiful. And that is, here's my little, you see him? The little needle minder gummy bear. So great. And my little scissor cup is just incredible.
I love it.
I love it. I saw my son eyeing it up today. I was worried he was going to try to steal it. Our neighbor gave us a bunch of scrapbooking scissors, like a Ziploc bag full of scrapbooking scissors. So he was like testing them out earlier today, and he was like eyeing this up. But I don't think scrapbooking scissors would really fit in here, but I think he thought maybe he could have it. Not so. Not so.
Hands off.
Right. No, thank you. Let's see. I have the Starbucks gift card. We got the patterns from Michelle. Oh, my lovely friends, the Frosted Pumpkin friends, sent me some patterns, and I'm super pumped. They have their new, the cat series they've been doing. They did the Happy Winter, Happy Spring. Here is Happy Summer.
It's so good.
It's so cute.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Look, that cat is so cute with the sunglasses on.
Oh my
Yes.
God, that is adorable.
I think I might want to stitch it on a very light purple fabric that I found in my stash. So we'll have to see about that. Because I definitely like. They sent me some other ones. So here they are. I'll show them to you. This is Liberty's Lights.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Oh, cute. Look at the cute little Statue of Liberty.
Isn't
That's
it adorable? They also sell the like Cricut file, the SVG file, to make that little like Liberty crown out of
Oh,
Cricut.
That's
Awesome.
yeah.
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 Got that.
Cute.
Here is Mermaid Kisses.
Oh yeah, I like that one. I've seen that one. Mhm.
Oh, that's cute.
So sweet. Here is Summer Nights, which makes me want to sing Grease songs.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah.
Oh, that's really
cute.
sweet.
I feel like I've seen that one before.
Mhm.
Yes. These ones, these are their seasonal things. These ones are not new. The summer cat one is the only new one. And then this is Waves Galore.
Oh boy. Galore. She really likes this one.
So enthusiastic. Oh,
The funny thing is, it's all lowercase too. If it was all capital, then you would have nailed that pronunciation.
right. So I'm super pumped about those. And you know,
All of those cats, but the nautical one has definitely been my favorite.
this the summer one with the sunglasses.
No, what was it? Was like the last one, or there was like a really nautical one, wasn't there?
There was a nautical raccoon.
Oh, it's the raccoon. That's the one I like
Yes,
the most.
it says like ships
Super cute.
ahoy. Yeah, so cute.
That one's so good. I keep thinking about it. I should just buy it.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, you should. Why not? Anyway, that's all from me. Super exciting. I'm pumped. In my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna start all of these new patterns, but really, that is probably crazy talk. So we'll see.
Jody, what did you get this week?
All right. So I talked about this last week. I bought a bag from the Brass Button Shop and it came in.
Ooh, I'm so
That's fast.
So
Oh my God.
look at the fabric inside. It's like little sewing pins.
Oh, I love it so much, Jody.
Isn't
That
it?
is so cute.
yes.
So again, not a typical purchase for me. Like I wouldn't go out and buy a project bag. I use Ziplocs typically. I'll use a zip bag or like an Erica bag. That's it. Like that's all I have. And I can't like tell you how convenient this is. The handle and it fits my Q snaps because I like to use the big Q snap. My iPad fits in here. Like I just put everything in, I grab it and I go. And it's like the size of it, the quality. Go to the Brass Button Shop. She is the tits.
Yeah.
So love her. That's my bag. So that came in super fast. I was not expecting it to come so quickly, but it did. All right. I got in the mail a package from Etsy that I did not order, and I opened it up, and it was a gift from our friend Jennifer that just randomly sent this to me. We do a lot of fabric stuff together. She's a very good customer of mine, so she sent this to me. You're gonna die, Kristen.
I'm getting closer.
That is so amazing. Oh my God.
Kristen is speechless. Look at her.
Literally just turned green.
So,
That's awesome.
no, this is my favorite thing ever.
Oh my God, I love it.
The bloody and it's like a real Starbucks cup. Like she put these decals over.
That's
So it's like a reusable cup. And I have been so obsessed with iced tea lately. Like I'm pulling an Erin. I go to Dunkin' Donuts every day for iced tea, and it's
every day. 3 large unsweet iced teas, baby.
a problem. And every day I see that girl in that stupid shirt, and I get so pissed off about it. But I'm like, I need my iced tea. I need my iced tea. And the girl I'm referring to is there's a poster outside of donuts, and it is an ad for something. And this girl
To be a manager. If you're a manager, you get a car, I think. But
With
nobody stylized this girl. Like clearly, she should. I feel bad for her.
oh, and she's in this like awful taupe colored shirt that like doesn't fit right. So infuriating to see what put this girl in to take her photo and put her on like a billboard basically. It's so but anyways, I'm obsessed with iced tea right now, and this is perfect for that. I love it. How cute is that?
Adorable.
I mean, come on. So total surprise. Thank you, Jennifer. I love you. Thank you. All right, and then my pattern from Erin. So here's my charm, and it's so sweet.
I thought of that one because I thought that it would go with that one pattern that you have with the keys.
Right to the kingdom.
Yes.
Yes. And I love it so much. Here's my pattern. So this is in ink circles, and I freaking love it. And not to mention, Erin kitted it up with like all this fancy floss for me, which is the nicest.
Which, for the record, it's silk, and I know you don't like stitching with silk. So then Aria and I were like, let's just go find the cotton, like let's try to pick the colors. So her and I were sitting there like trying to pick the colors.
I love that. It's classic colorworks. It's everything I need, and I'm so excited about it. So Erin told me that this is part of a series, and I had no idea, but it is, so this is Rabbit May, which is funny because there's no rabbits in it. But I went onto the Ink Circles website, and Kristen, I think I got you one of these from
She's looking.
So
there are rabbits. They're hard to see on the color that they did.
The what?
Do you see them? They're in there. They're like white or something.
I got
yes.
very one.
I know they're really hard to see, but I thought that was cool. Like it's such a cool effect.
I didn't even notice that. They're rabbits with red eyes.
Oh, little white.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the brown rabbits. They're cute.
So I got that pattern. Kristen, what month is that?
February.
All right. So I went on their website, and I think it only goes up to like May or June, but
Okay.
it's like a whole series of bunny cuteness, and it's ink circles is like my jam.
Yeah.
So I am gonna do this on my mushroom Lugana.
Oh,
Because,
perfect. Those white bunnies will show up really well then. Yeah.
right? So I'm super pumped about that, and thank you, because I love a good ink circles pattern that's not like, a 200 by 200 mandala ink circles pattern, like what you would think of.
Yeah.
And I love it so much, and I'm so excited now that I know there's bunnies on it.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. So thank you, Erin. I appreciate you, and I'm very excited about that. I think that's all my haul, y'all.
All your haul, y'all. Okay.
We're all in Tennessee this week.
I got my package from Jody, and my gummy bear is red. He's so
Okay.
And my cup is this pretty purplish.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Pour? Do you have to do 2 pours to get those colors?
Yeah, I didn't like wait for it to set. I did a couple like multicolored ones to test it. Some of them just like mixed all together, and some like stayed separated.
Weird.
I don't know. Present is present.
And then Jody got me 2 new Q snaps, 2 8x8 Q snaps. So thank you, Jody. I'm so excited. These are the best Q snaps on the planet. Don't let the imitations fool you.
No, you gotta go OGQ snap.
Because I keep busting mine. I keep busting the snaps
Those
on
ones
mine.
that have like the lip on it, like with the lip that comes out, those are the bad ones.
Yeah, they
They're
bust.
not tight.
Yeah, I broke another one. So then from Erin, I received my package, and look at these BFF bunnies.
I thought of you and Jody when I saw that. I was like, this is so perfect to give to Kristen, and then you could put you and Jody on there.
Well, I'm not gonna put you and me on it because you Jody, I love you, but Erin, you bought me this pattern. I feel like I have to put you on it. Oh,
It's really
geez.
All of us on
If
there.
you read the sentiment on it too, like she did these during COVID as like a way to still feel connected to her friends.
Oh, this
And
is
I
cool.
just,
I really like the idea of putting all of our initials on it. I think
oh
that
yeah, there you go.
yeah,
That's sweet.
definitely. So this was so cute. Thank you so much. And then I absolutely love my charm. Oh my God, you nailed it. But can you see him?
Oh,
Love
My
it.
little medical charm. So thank you so
That's
much. I love that. Thank you.
It
So
is
very-
very fun to go to a store like that and pick out charms for people. I very much enjoyed doing that.
I'm obsessed with charms, and I don't really put them on a lot of stuff, but I like collecting them. It's just like a weird obsession I have now. That store that Jody and I went to, Sue's store, the log cabin, she has like 1.5 billion of those little charms. So it's super fun if you want to look at those. And then, so those are for my girls. And then I did do a little late night purchasing from Love You More Studio Co. So our girls from the Black Needle Society, they also have Love You More Studio Company. So they make book sleeves, or people use them obviously for cross stitch projects. You can use them for whatever you want, but they're intended to be book sleeves, like book snuggies. And they came out with some nautical patterns, and I'm obsessed with nautical stuff right now. So of course I had to buy, but
I love
this
it
one
Oh,
so much.
that's beautiful.
Look at this narwhal.
Oh my God, I love it.
And then I had to buy one for my mom.
Oh, that's so cool.
Cute it is.
They are so cute.
I'm just
Mhm.
obsessed. And like, look at the fabric on the inside of this one.
Ooh, yes.
And this one is this really cool nautical pattern on the inside.
Oh, cute.
Like
Ooh, I like that
kind of like a
fabric
map.
a lot.
Yeah. So these are so nice, and they're like cushiony and squishy, and I just love them. I will use mine like for either my iPad, like I like to put my iPad in them, especially if I'm like packing them up. Even though my iPad's in a protective sleeve, it's just cute. But I also do put books on them, but you can use them for cross stitch patterns as well. So they're just really, really
I
nice.
hadn't thought about putting my iPad in mine. That's such a good idea.
They have such fun patterns, and they're so like well done. I just absolutely love them. So
Well,
if
they
you-
nail everything they do. So.
they really do. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's all I got this week. That was a lot of stuff. So thank you, Jody. Thank you, Erin. Thank you to Christine and to Michelle for sending our stuff. So it's just been a good week. Good week. So let's talk about finishes, shall we?
Woo!
Erin, did you have any finishes?
I have one finished. It's my June. Oh, that's not it. There it goes.
Got it.
This date. Well, they do it so confusingly because it's on the card sideways.
Yeah.
Anyway, Anyways, it's finished.
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
Thanks. I did a lot of fancy floss conversions because I'm obsessed with fancy floss right now.
Here's how I feel about it. It's kind of like Kristen's bird sampler. Like when you look at the picture of them, you're like, it's okay. And then when you stitch them up, they're so bright and beautiful and adorable.
Yeah.
Like they're so cute.
That's a really good comparison. Yeah, I agree. They're not they don't super pop on the paper, but yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend these. They're so cute.
Love it.
Thank you. I love this watermelon. I want to eat it.
I'm here for watermelons right now. I really love it.
Yeah. To eat or to stitch?
To eat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which one?
Just like.
Are they sweet enough yet?
Both.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Really good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, there's nothing worse than getting a watermelon and it's bright red because they've genetically made it that way now, but it's not sweet.
Mm-mm.
Right.
I'd rather it be off red and not be sweet than be bright red and not sweet. Do you know what I mean? That messes with it's like a strawberry. It messes with my mind. I want it to be sweet if it's bright red.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have very strong opinions about fruit.
I understand completely.
Yeah. Last year, I didn't pick a single good watermelon the entire year.
Same.
Oh, no.
Same. That is so frustrating.
I picked one that I was at the store and I was like, man, this thing is heavy. It's going to be nice and juicy and it's going to be perfect, right? And I got home. There was not a drop of juice in that entire watermelon. I cut into it and there was not a drop of juice on the cutting board. I was
That's so sad.
where's all this weight coming from then? It was just this super dense watermelon. It tasted like garbage. It was awful. I got so jaded with picking crappy watermelons last year that I just stopped doing it. And I love watermelon.
Well, good news. We are growing watermelons this year, and they actually have sprouted. So I might have a watermelon coming your way if it works.
That's amazing.
And strawberries.
Ooh.
Yeah. Watermelons are, they get huge. They get the trailing vines and they take up a lot of space, but melons in general. But oh my gosh, I would kill for a good watermelon this year. So.
Here's hoping, Kristen. I'll have you over. We'll definitely split a watermelon.
I just want to put my face right into it. Erica, did you have any finishes this week?
Ooh. Yes, I had one.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When did I finish this? Yesterday, day before. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm finished showing you now. It's Don't Get Your Tinsel by the Frosted
Yay,
Pumpkin.
I love that one. So cute.
That sloth is adorable.
Love the
He's
sloth.
too cute. I switched up some of the floss and used some A12 floss in there, the red and the white. And I really like how it turned out.
Agreed. Love it.
It's on 16 count, so it's a little small. Of course, then it would be, they chart it, I think, as, they show it as being on 14 in the pictures. But I like the smallness of it. I think it's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to figure out what to do with it. Who knows? Put it in the Ziploc bag of my other finishes, probably.
You and I probably have 500 finishes between the two of us that are never going to get FFO'd, so it's fine.
Tragic. It is a tragic situation.
I just need Jody to come over and finish all of my stuff for me. So
Do it.
I know.
Jody, how many whips would you say that you have that are not finished?
Whips or finishes that are not FFO'd?
I highly doubt that number is high. Whips would be more.
I think I probably have 20 whips.
Do you really? Oh, that surprises me.
Yeah, it seems like a lot for you.
Yeah. I have a whole bin full of them that I just, I know I'll never pick up again. And a lot of them are on Ada. So now I know that, I really won't because I enjoy Lugana and linen so much more now. So, all of my Ada whips, I probably It's sad, but I'll probably never finish them.
That, for the record, was why I put off learning how to stitch on Lugana for so long, because I knew if I started, I would love it, and then I'd never want to do Ada again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't have a single finish that's not FFO.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
It's hot off the snap for you. You gotta get that bad boy finished.
Forward to the finish, it's done.
Your snap to FFO ratio is pretty
Really, really good.
Yeah. There's nothing in that house that's finished that's
She's
not.
the Babe Ruth of FFO.
No secret pile or Ziploc full of finishes for Jody.
No, under the box bed, as people call it.
That's
Yeah.
just so sad to me. I mean, some of my things I just have like in a frame, like I've just like stuck them in a frame, but it's because I don't want to just like put it in a box.
I literally have a box of
It's
finishes.
still finished. You know, that's the thing. Like, even if
it's done,
goes in a frame, that's a finish.
Here's the thing, though, like whatever I stitch it with the intention of like look like you like enjoying it afterwards. Like I'll never stitch something that I'm like, I don't know what I would do with this. Like then I just won't stitch it. So like if I'm stitching something, it's because I want it in my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting overwhelming. Like I have a wall downstairs that has like, you know, however many finishes, and it's just like one little area on my wall. And I have like so many more that I've done, but like I don't keep adding it to my wall because then it just becomes like a weird, creepy wall.
It would not be weird or creepy. People would pay to come see it.
Yeah, it's like a museum.
It's too much. So I told Michael, I'm like, one thing, and we never got around to it, but one thing that I wanted to do for Mother's Day, which we never got around to doing because we were doing all this other stuff, but it's still on my list of things to do. I have a whole bookshelf of my finishes that I need to replace on the wall. So like I'm going to take all the stuff that's on my wall down and then just rotate it out with all of my new stuff. So the stuff that I take down, it'll still be FFO'd obviously, but it'll just go away.
Yeah.
So yeah. I want to enjoy the new stuff. So I'll just rotate it out of my wall and just, you know, keep a decent sized thing going. Cause I don't want to be that house that's just, you know, full of cross stitch stuff.
I like that.
But it's too much. Like I have like my bird piece by the front door. I have like another piece by the dining room table and then like my wall and like that's it. And then I have like it migrates. Like now I have stuff in my office like hanging around.
Yeah.
So like I just want to rotate it out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get a fresh.
I like that idea. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, speaking of finishes, did you have any this week?
I had one. So I used my pineapple. I re-stitched my ring cat pineapple, which by the way, did you guys see the comment in our YouTube that Ring Cat's closing her Etsy shop? I could die.
They're just closing Etsy. They're going to still have a shop.
Okay.
Oh, good.
They're not closing for good. They're just getting off Etsy.
Got it. Okay. I'm cool with that. I re-stitched the pineapple because I loved it. And I put eyes on it. And this is kind of how I felt last week. It was a little bit of a rough week for me. But it says, I'm fine.
That face.
So much.
It looks so good, though. Oh, my God.
So
I like the border.
I like his face. He's like...
I added the face. I added the words. And then the pineapple, I dyed with fabric dye.
Fun.
So I dipped the whole thing in
Oh.
I let it dry, and then I took my finger and I just dipped the green on, and it kind of like bled throughout the wood. It kind of like bled down here a little bit, at first I was like pissed about it. But then I actually bought a pineapple the other day, and I was like, pineapples are green.
Yeah.
Like, why do I think pineapples are yellow?
The inside is yellow.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay with it. So I just put it on sticky board and put some little pom-poms around it, but I'm fine.
I love it.
So that was kind of my mood last week. It wasn't the greatest, but yeah, that cheered me up a little.
It's so cute. That's nice. I had 0 finishes.
You weren't
You were
doing
very busy.
Yeah, you had nothing else going on, so I don't know why, Kristen.
Well, like I said, this week I'm gonna get back into like a normal routine because we switch hospitals a lot, but I feel like I'm starting to get the time frame down because I have to leave my house at 1 o'clock to be at work at 2:30 because of traffic and parking and walking and getting in
parking in Pittsburgh. God, that gives me anxiety just thinking about it.
I have terrible anxiety about it. And then I don't get done until between 10:30 and 11. So I don't usually get home until about midnight. So not a lot of, and we still have schoolwork. Like I still have class. So it's, yeah, so it's fun, but, I feel like I have a better handle on things. So this week I'll do some more stitching. So I just needed to get my mind in the right mental space, and then now I can get back into
Parking at a hospital is like extra hard because I know when we went to the children's, like there were some exits and entrances that were closed on the weekends, and they don't tell you that until you're parked and out of the car and at the door, and so then you're late for your appointment because you got to get back in the car and then find an entrance. Like
it's insane.
ugh.
And like I said, Presby is in the middle of Pittsburgh. It's in the middle of Oakland. It's right at University of Pittsburgh. So luckily there's no school right now. You know, there's like a few college kids that are taking summer classes, but they're not really back at school. So nobody's living there. And so parking's a lot easier, but in the fall, it's going to be an absolute freaking nightmare. So that's like, maybe I'll get a job there, and then this nightmare will never end of the parking situation. But
that was my biggest complaint. I tried to get a job at one of those universities before I got the university I got, and you had to park like you were on your own for parking.
Yeah.
So people in Pittsburgh, which I never knew that people did this because I'm from like a suburb, you just parked in front of the building. They park like across the river and then take a bus in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I park in the south side, and then, well, I did it for one day. I've paid for an entire month parking pass to do this. And after I did it one time, I said, I'm never doing that again. I'm going to park at the hospital. I'm going to pay the fee to park in the garage. Because
you park in the
pay to
south
park at
side.
your job.
Oakland is not like the greatest place at 11 o'clock at night. Like it's a little scary. But anyway, I was parking in the south side and having to take a shuttle to get to the hospital. And I did it one time. And on Friday night, I'm exhausted. I just want to go home. We got done with clinicals at 10:30. The next freaking bus didn't come around until 11 o'clock to take me to the south side. And then I had to go to my car and then drive from the south side to my house, which is about 30 minutes with traffic, even at 11 o'clock at night. I called Jason. I was like almost in tears. I said, I'm never doing this again. He's like, nope, you're never doing this again. So it'll get better.
It'll get better.
That's a sidebar. No one gives a shit about my parking situation, but it was a great source of anxiety for me last week.
I have parking anxiety too. It is no fun.
No. And like I have to do dry runs. I did a dry run before I went to the first day so I could figure out where I was going to go, where I was going to park, what door I was going to walk into. I had to do that the day before because
I would do that too.
Show up blind. So
that gives me more anxiety. Like when I have a new doctor's appointment, that's what I'm like, I'm very anxious about that. And I get very like short with everybody around me because I'm like, I just don't know where I'm going. I want to know the procedure and the routine, and then I will be cool.
Yes. And once you do it once, then you're cool. I'm cool.
Right.
I got it. But like next week, I have to go to a different hospital 2 days out of the week next week. So like that's throwing my whole routine off. So it's fine.
Oh boy.
So needless to say, long story short, I had no finishes this week. So let's talk about wicks.
Okay.
What did you stitch this week?
All right. Well, I had a little bit more time, so don't feel bad by how many I have, but I had more time because of the time difference.
So.
So my first one is Made to Create from Sally. I finished the new letter.
Oh, it looks so good.
That T. I love it.
Love it.
I love this one.
That
Wow.
fun.
So close. So here's the thing. I pulled up the picture so that I could show it. There is like a crazy border situation that's coming with the last release.
Oh, it looks sort of like like when you put photos.
Like a scrapbooky thing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
I do. I think that's what it's gonna be, but it's a lot.
Yeah,
So,
looks it.
That's gonna take a while, but I'm happy with what I have done, and I don't have to worry about it until next month, I guess.
Oh, it looks so it looks great. I love this.
I mean, this is gonna look really pretty in a frame in this room. I love it. She nailed it. This is my favorite pattern by her by far. Leaps and bounds. So the next one can go into the shit Catherine made me buy category. I'm not really using Instagram anymore. Like, I'm barely going on there. Maybe once a week I go in and check my messages. And she had sent me a message of this really cute pattern by the designer's Lola Crow. And she was like, how do you not have this already? And I went and I was looking through all the patterns and I saw this one and I was like, yeah, I have to buy that one immediately. Look at it. It's a cat and it's Starry Night.
Wonderful.
I can't. I've been wanting to stitch Starry Night for so long, but I could never find a pattern I liked. As soon as I saw that one, I'm like, that's what I've been looking for. So I started it.
Oh, wow.
Gosh.
This was the bitch. I mean, honestly, it is Popcorn City, which it has to be. And also, this is how much floss this tiny little pattern requires.
Yeah, it was a lot. But it's going to look amazing.
But look how cute it already. I mean, it's already so cute. I'm very excited about it.
What fabric is that?
Oh, this is from that Gilmore Girls box that I got.
Okay.
So this is it's specific for the Gilmore Girls pattern, but I liked it for other things. I'm actually going to use it for something else that I kitted today. What was that? And I can't even remember now. Oh, for that Witches Make Stitches one, the one where the witch is doing in front of the fireplace.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pedal pusher pattern, right?
Pedal pusher, yes. That's my third start for when we go away.
Awesome.
StitchCon, baby! I'm bringing all the starts.
Let's see how many she actually does.
I know, right? And I will stitch nothing. Okay. Then when I was in Tennessee, I was feeling very lovey, and so I pulled this one out and I stitched some more on this guy.
Oh my God, I love this so much.
Cute.
So for those that don't know, it is Mouse's Love Letter by Tiny Modernist. I'm pretty close.
Yeah, you are really close.
Yeah. I'm getting there. It's fancy floss, so you have to full X, which takes me longer.
Is that a Jody fabric?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this Jody fabric makes it, too. Look at how beautiful that is on that. It really pops.
Yeah.
Pattern.
Thank you. This is such a cute Tiny Modernist. She always nails it, right?
True.
I'd really like to finish that one. So then my last thing is, I'll pull up.
Yeah, please.
Post about it.
Because I don't have it.
Here is the new Caterpillar sale. Like,
wow.
It is a beast of a first release, but it's
wowie.
So pretty. Those colors are going to be great.
Flamingo.
I know, I love him.
I really do. All right.
Yeah, a very whoa.
Holy cow!
But I still have to do like the whole tree and the green. Like, this is a beast.
Look at those colors.
I've had a couple people reach out to me and say, hey, can you buy me fabric for this pattern? Like, I pre-ordered it and here's the color palette. And I'm like, there's every color in the rainbow in that pattern.
How would you possibly do that?
I've done it for a couple people, and I think one of them was like a purpley lavender. One was like a scarlet, like, oh my God, there's every color in that palette. It's insane.
Well, speaking of the colors, she did something new this time. If you got the full kit, she released it with her new floss cards.
Bomb.
And I remember getting these in the mail and being like, these seem like a good idea. No, these are a genius idea. I'm obsessed with these. So you cut your own floss, and then you can put it back on here. Every single floss has its own spot. So I can keep it organized. I love these floss cards.
I am obsessed with those floss cards.
She did. These are so great. There's even like a little slot there if you want to stick the floss in there to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Well,
She nailed this.
The genius thing too is that you can just write the symbol on.
I need to do that. I've been lazy.
So that you don't have to keep referring back to the color. You just put the symbol next to the floss that it goes with on the pattern, and then you don't have to keep looking at that. So, which is why I like using the thread drops now, like the floss drops, because you can just write the symbol instead of writing the color on it, and then just use the symbol. So
Totally. I mean, because that's what you need when you're looking at the pattern. But yeah, Jody is absolutely correct. All of the colors and all of the bright colors too. So this would be a hard. But I love it, and I do think that the white is working, and it's beautiful.
I love it.
How big this guy is, though.
He's gigantic. I can't wait to start mine.
You big guy. Yeah. You'll like it. It's an enjoyable stitch. I mean, they always are, but.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Erica, what are you stitching on over there?
Okay, well, let's see. I worked a teensy bit on the green parts of the Christmas wreath. I'm behind on this one, but
That's all right.
you know, I really love it, and it's very beautiful, but I just have been like doing other stuff. So, and let's see. This is where I stopped on the Pumpkinville piece. I think I was working on this last weekend when we filmed, but that's where I left off.
It looks great.
Wait,
Thank you.
did you fix your E or did you change the color?
I decided to wait and see when the other parts of the sign are in what needs to happen
That's a
then.
good idea.
Yes. So waiting on that. Who knows when I'll get back to it. And then yesterday I picked up Happy 4th of July by Tiny Modernist. It is a little sheep and little flag there.
Cute.
When I picked this up yesterday, I had the sheep body done and then the H from 4th. So I've done all of the rest of that since last night.
That needle minder is so cute.
Thank you. And it will say Happy 4th of July. And then there's a like flower down here.
Very nice. That one.
I'm excited about it. Working on that right now. We'll see if I get it done this year or not. That's it for me because I finished the Don't Get Your Tinsel, so I worked on that for a little while.
Yeah, that was a big finish this week. Awesome. Joel, what are you working on this week?
So I worked a little bit on my JVW Dogs in the Round. Added another little guy on there.
Oh, yeah, you did. So cute.
Ooh, I love it.
I love it.
Take Erin's advice and do the little stuff in between in white.
Yay! I think white will look great in that fabric.
Yeah, I just feel like doing it all in the same color. They kind of blend in. So I want the dogs to stick out. So worked on that a little bit. And then I got a reality check on my Frankenstein because I had put it down for a little bit. It is is, I'm not gonna lie, it is full coverage. It's a monster, pun intended.
With Jody, you can assume the pun is always intended.
It's
True.
and it's not going lightning fast.
That's a twofer.
She's just zinging them out tonight. Zing, zing, zing.
So as a reminder, this is a Seasons of the Stitch pattern. We are helping her with the model stitches. Erin finished hers already because she's fast.
Mine was a lot smaller.
Kristen's plugging away at hers, and she messaged us like, hey, so like I'm gonna need those. And I was like, I'm gonna get going on that. So I'm almost done. I just have the black left.
Oh my God, but Jody is so big. You're so far.
So if you need me, I'll be over here drowning in 310 till I die.
That pattern is amazing.
It's amazing.
Good. And you know what? For being like so photorealistic, it really wasn't like terribly popcorny. It wasn't it's not hard, it's just a lot. It's
that
a lot.
Shadow work is crazy.
Like I did his forehead today and I was like, this man has forehead for days.
Yeah.
Like it's just a lot, but I'm excited to be close to being done. I'm trying to I just did this right now just to kind of block off so I'm not like making huge lines back and forth because I'll freak out and throw it out the window.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I have my FFO idea for this ready. I just need to go get my stuff. I think it's hilarious that my needle minder is Mr. Rogers on.
I was just thinking that.
I like the juxtaposition of it all. It's great.
I do that too. Like I'll stitch like Elizabeth Bathory, and then I'll have like a smiley cat. You know, and I'm like, I'm not really good at matching this shit up. Like whatever.
Like the caterpillar koala or something.
Yes.
Speaking of needle minders, I got a needle minder from, remind me her name with the gift cards.
Christine.
Sent me a Pennywise needle minder, which is already on something that I have kitted up that I'm going to be starting. So thank you so much. That means the absolute world to me. I didn't talk about it because I didn't have it in front of me because it's in a kit already. I'm not excited to use it. So thank you. I appreciate it. But here I am plugging away at this freaking body of his dark black shirt.
You're so close. You can do it.
I'm so close. I'm getting there. So that's that's it. I'm gonna work on nothing but this until it's done. So if this is all I have to show, that's why we have a deadline. So
And my deadline's even sooner than everybody else's, and so I got to get moving. But just to give you an idea of where I'm at on mine, I'm almost done. I'm just being lazy. I just need to finish it. So I just need to do the flowers.
That one. It's probably fine.
I mean, I'll get it done.
But I feel like it matches your attitude towards it. It's probably fine.
Mine is for National Call Your Doctor Day, which you know I'm a huge advocate of. Call your freaking doctor, make an appointment, go to the doctor. If you have insurance, especially, use that insurance. That's what it's intended for. Very fortunate to have good insurance so I can go to these doctor's appointments. But call your doctor and make an appointment. So I'll work on that. But what I have been working on is my Gettysburg sampler. So I'm obsessed with it. I want to get it done. I haven't been working on anything else. I love it. So anyway, just to give you an idea, again, here's the pattern. She's a big one.
I love it.
And here's where I'm at.
Oh, so good. Now, do you have your spacing set for that one area?
No. So I keep going back and forth. Like do I want to highlight just my relative that passed away at Gettysburg? Do I somehow want to incorporate the two that fought at Gettysburg, one of which died and then the other one survived? I don't know. I think I might just go with the one who actually died at Gettysburg. And he's buried there, and I think that would just be more meaningful. So I just got to figure out, I have like the size of the space. It's 28 by 28, and I have the text that I want to try to fit, but now I need to like actually chart it out. But that'll go right here.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
what I finished this week though was doing that little soldier was a bitch. A lot of like half stitch and fractional stitching in him. And then I got the
colors on that fabric look unreal. Like it looks like 5K for some, like so bright.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chart, and it looks exactly like the chart.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I wish that I wish I could remember what type of fabric this was. It's really stiff. It's obviously an even weave. I want to say 32. It could be 28. I'm not really sure. But it does stitch really nice. I mean,
Gorgeous. I mean, it looks so good on that.
thank you. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm getting close to these little houses at the top have a lot of fractional stitching in them, and a lot of back stitch. So that's going to take me a little bit. But I think once I get to the Gettysburg address at the bottom, I can just fly right through that. That's just back stitching. So
Is it backstitch or are those X's? Those are all backstitched?
yeah, just back stitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that won't take you long.
So I wanted to highlight on this one because I had a lot of people message me on Instagram about where we got the pattern. And one of our friends also messaged us in our email asking what the name of the pattern was and where they could get it. I don't know. So a friend of ours, like I said, I've looked all over the internet. I cannot find this pattern anywhere. But one of our friends, one of our viewers, her name's Dawn. She messaged me to say that she goes to Gettysburg and there's a quilt shop outside of Gettysburg that actually sells some cross stitch stuff. And she said that they carry a lot of Gettysburg pieces and she thinks she remembers seeing this one there. So I did look up, and I remember passing one on our way from Gettysburg to Chambersburg. So if you're in that area, there is a cross stitch shop. And let me see here. I think it's the one on Chambersburg Road called the Sew In Place. So it's the Sew 'N Place. And they do have a website, so it may be worth it if you're looking for this pattern to give them a call and see if they carry it. I'd be interested to see what other Gettysburg patterns that they had in their collection. But when you call, you can say that it is from Historically Yours. And like there was a website, the website doesn't exist anymore. It was in Carson City, Nevada. That's where they're out of. And
does it say how old the pattern is anywhere on it? Is there a copyright? I'm just curious.
I think it was 2001.
Oh, okay. It's not that bad then.
2001.
Yeah.
So good luck if you're looking for it. I hope you can find it if you really want to stitch this. But give that cross stitch shop a call and see if they carry it or if they have any information about it. It may not even be the right quilt shop. I don't know.
Or any of our friends on here that do sell cross stitch patterns, if you have it and you want us to shout you out, there's a market out there. We would be happy to pass your name on.
Absolutely. So good luck in hunting, or like Erin said, let us know if you do find it, because we do have a lot of people that have been asking about it. So that's all I've been working on. So good job, ladies. Lots of cool stuff this week. And let's talk about giveaways, shall we? So we had an amazing giveaway last week on our channel from our friend Dee, and it was the Trans Pride Stitch, and it was the unicorn. So we said, tell us you want to stitch the unicorn pattern. So the winner was Genevieve Brown.
Yay!
So Genevieve, we will comment on your post from last week, but please send us your contact information so we can forward that on to Dee and they can get you everything that goes.
Send us a picture of what you get.
Yeah. We want to see what the special little care package that you get with your stitches. But if anyone is still interested, what was the date? Do we remember the date?
At the end of the month, right?
Yeah, I think it's end of June.
And in June.
So all that information we talked about in last week's video, you can still go and you can purchase the Trans Pride stitch. So if you didn't win and you still want to help support a good cause, you can go and purchase the pattern for $5. It works out to about $5 US money. And you can stitch up the unicorn. So thank you for all of your comments. There was a lot of people that wanted to win this pattern, and that's really cool to see because it's absolutely beautiful. But if you do stitch it, tag us so we can see what it looks like. All right, so we have 3 giveaways this week. So we'll talk about Jody's giveaway first because she is just dying to get rid of this thing. Okay.
This was one of our cobweb corner patterns. We talked about 85 freaking times.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Frida, a cobweb Frida. Okay. Great pattern. This is a Barbara Anna who is near and dear to my heart. I love her and I love her patterns. So if you want to stitch Frida, let us know. We've had 2 or 3 winners already that have won Frida, and none of them have contacted us with mailing address information. So it's been sitting here on my desk, and quite frankly, I'm sick of looking at her.
Yep.
So,
we want to give you guys this pattern. Come on, take it.
You tell us you want to stitch her. Check back and see if you won. Want to send this to you.
Yes.
It makes us sad because we want to give it. Like, we're excited for someone that won and we want to give it out. So
100%. Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing piece. And who doesn't want to stitch a Barbara Anna? So yeah, someone claim this damn thing.
It's a great pattern.
And then I want to save Erin's for last because I think people are going to be very excited about Erin's giveaway for this week. But from our sweet friend Michelle, she sent us a bunch of patterns, all of the gobble couples. But she sent us 2 kits, and we want to do one of the kits this week. And it's super cute. It's this cute little bird pattern. And it's from a company called Joy Sunday, and there is pre-printed fabric. So it comes with pre-printed fabric. So the pattern is actually on the fabric. It comes with the floss, but it also comes with the pattern. So you don't have to use the pre-printed fabric if you don't want to, but it does come with everything that you need to stitch it. So if you're interested, this is a great kit too for like if you have a beginner that wants to use a pre-printed fabric. Or if you're a seasoned stitcher and you don't mind just jumping into a pattern, you can use just the pattern. So I think it's pretty cool. So thanks, Michelle, for this. So if you want to stitch the birds, say I want to stitch the birds.
So I want to stitch Frida. I want to stitch the birds.
And then Erin.
So I want to be clear. I loved this item when we got it in the box, but it's I have so many of these things in my collection. You know, it's a very Pittsburghy thing to wear that in the fall. So I have a lot, and this color combo is not really one I got super excited about. And the only reason I'm giving it away is because so many people commented how much they loved it and they would use it. And so I felt like selfish keeping it. So I will be giving away the beautiful scarf that we got in our box.
So beautiful.
I mean, it is gorgeous. And it's soft, and I love it. It's just, it won't get worn, and I want it to be worn. I want somebody out there that's going to love and appreciate it to have it and to spread the love around. So I would like the scarf.
Yeah, I would like the scarf.
Okay.
So generous of you, Erin. I do have mine just kind of like displayed. It's cool if you have a place that you can put it out. Erin doesn't have a place like that she can just like hang up a giant scarf. But so
people seem so excited about it. So I feel like I would like it to go to someone that's excited about it.
100%. So
Yes.
That would make me happy.
Yes. So let us know if you would like the scarf. So those are our 3 giveaways for this week. So just to recap, I would like the scarf. I would like to stitch the birds. I would like to stitch Frida. Don't say giveaway. Don't say contest. This will be open to everybody. So we don't want to exclude anybody. International winners as well. We don't mind. I mean, every once in a while it gets kind of expensive to send stuff international, but if we can do it, we'd like to do it and keep all of our friends involved in these cool little things. So what is everyone's plan for this week? What is everyone stitching? Erin, what are your plans for the rest of the week?
Well, I'm going to finish my caterpillar.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll just depend on how much patience I have, but I might start on my gobble couple. I think I'm going to. I really want to.
I know.
And I feel July being right around the corner, so I feel like I should. You know what? I gotta hit up July for my Lizzie Kate. I just realized that, so I'll be doing that tonight.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, so you have some fun stuff to stitch. I know. I feel like in a very patriotic mood right now. I think that it's Memorial Day weekend, and so I just want to keep on the patriotic train this week.
Well, also, I mean, I've stitched on I had the orange of this fabric, and I love stitching on it. Like, it just makes me so happy. So I want to stitch on it because I'm excited about it.
Heck yeah. Erica, what are your plans for the rest of the week?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I am enjoying working on this 4th of July pattern from Tiny Modernist, so I want to do that some more. But I also want to potentially start the Happy Summer chart from the Frosted Pumpkin because that little sunglasses cat is so cute. And who knows? We'll see where the wind takes me, really. We'll see.
I love it. Jody, what about you? What are you going to stitch on this week?
My number one priority is and I might stay up all night tonight and get it done. I am like stressed.
Don't stress about it. It's going to be fine.
I'm going to finish this, and then I would love to start my pattern that Erin got me. And then I also kitted up a pattern from Oh My Stitch Shop. I didn't mention it in haul because I bought it a long time ago. Let me see if I have a picture of it. Somebody on Instagram, actually multiple people on Instagram sent it to me. Said, oh my God, I thought of you when I saw this. And so I bought it, like I said, quite a while ago. And I never, it's right here. And I never kitted it up. Like I never did anything with it, but now I have it all kitted up and ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, eyeball.
I'm doing it on like a turquoisey.
How big is that?
It's not, oh my God, my shit falling everywhere. It's not huge. It's, listen to me, it's not huge. I don't know, Erin, I didn't even look.
And even if she did, she doesn't measure anything, so she doesn't really know how big it is anyway.
It's 94 by 121.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought when I looked at it. I was like, I don't know if she knows how big that thing is.
I don't know, it's not that big. What do I know? But I'm gonna do it on this.
Love it. Love it.
That'd be great.
I have it all kitted up and I want to start it, but I will not allow myself to start a single thing until Frankenstein is done.
Yeah, my plans for this week obviously is to finish my season of the stitch pattern, and hopefully that won't take me too long. and keep working on Gettysburg, I think, for now. I also have my other Civil War piece that I want to work on, the one from Silver Creek. So I might interchange those two out. But I also want to start my caterpillar tree, and I need to get caught up on Made to Create. It's not all going to happen this week. I'm okay with that. Whatever I don't work on, I'll take with me to StitchCon. And of course, I have to have a new start for StitchCon. You just have to have a new start. So I got to figure out which one I'm going to do and get it kitted up and ready to go. So most likely it will be my pattern from Erin. And so I'm going to get it out. Super excited about it. All right, guys. We hope that you have a great week. Happy Memorial Day. We hope that you're doing well and that you're getting outside and enjoying the nice weather wherever you're at. It's kind of crappy in Pittsburgh today, so it's weird saying that, but nice weather is going to come back. So it's just a rainy weekend, but that's okay. It's rainy in Pittsburgh. So we hope that you enjoy your stitching and get a lot of it done, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Friends, so we're gonna go cross-stitch shopping, right? We're in Johnson City. We parked. There's a lot of construction, so it was difficult. And now we're gonna go to the shop, and it's sunny. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to film in there, and I can show you some cool stuff. Hi, friends. Okay, here's Aria. Say hi. So we're at What you want to say?
I'm doing it on my tips.
Oh, great. Okay, so we're at Cross Stitch and Crafts in Johnson City. I'm in the fancy floss area. It's humongous. And our friend back here is cutting me some beautiful fabrics. And I'll show you the front. There's so much to look at. You can hear Aria's shoes squeaking around. I've already found some fun stuff for the girls that they'll show when we do our haul. But let's see what else we have that I can show you. The finishes around here, I'm trying to go slow, are fantastic. Oh, show them the tree, Aria says. Oh, look they have an Ort ball too on their tree. So this really cute tree. There's their Ort ball. I love it.
There's 2 art balls.
Oh, you see another one? They're stitching a lot of stuff. I'm sure they have a lot of Orts, huh? Pretty cool. I mean, this place is fantastic. If you're anywhere near the area, parking was a little crazy, but other than that, it is so great. Look at this whole wall. Probably snag another Q-snap while I'm here too. Fantastic. So, highly recommend. Hope I gave you guys a good overview here. Let's go look over here. You can watch me walking around. Look at this cool finish. All of these over here. Pretty cool. So it's appointments. You need to call, make an appointment. But I would recommend coming and checking it out. We love it. Anything else you want to say?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.